Okay, we are going into our ab and booty class. We're going to start out actually on all fours. Let's just do some cat-cow for stretching. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, fingers are wide. We'll just go into each position, just stretching out through our back, really articulating the spine in each direction. So this is a full spine warm-up. Head up, tailbone up, and then in the opposite direction, breathing in and out. So the exercises we're going to be transitioning through this afternoon is basically all core focused. So we'll give our booty a break. And we're going to go 4 rounds through 3 different exercises that we're going to change up in each round. So I'll explain more as we go along. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and during that 15 seconds, I will explain what's coming up next. One more time in each direction, and then we're going to go onto our back. Legs out in front of us. And actually, we're just going to start sitting up, not all the way onto our back. So legs extended long. We're going to go into a half roll up. So arms extended out in front of us. We're just going to go halfway down and then come all the way back up. So nice and tall spine, and then you have that C curve. And then round 2, we're going to go all the way down into that full roll up. Continuing this for 15 more seconds. So this is just our half roll up. Tucking down and resting. Now we're going to go all the way onto our back. Tabletop position with our legs. Hands are going to be at the sides of our head. We're going to do just a slow bicycle crunch. However, our legs are going to stay stationary in that tabletop position. So we're just going to rotate our elbows nice and slow. Right elbow to left knee, left elbow to right knee. Legs are staying in that tabletop position, and we're rotating as far as we can. Getting that full shoulder blade off the mat. We've got 20 more seconds here. Tabletop with our legs. Slow, slow. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Now this next exercise is just going to be a side plank. So we're going to switch sides after the 45 seconds. So right arm stacks underneath right shoulder. You can separate your legs or they can be stacked. We're just going to lift that hip. Arm can be up on your side. 45-second side plank. Right hip lifted as high as you can. You're breathing. So each one of these 3 exercises that we just did, we're going to keep adding on to them each round. And then we're going to start back over again, time permitting. 15 more seconds here. Keep that right hip up high. And the dog just laid right in front of my timer. Keep going, keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hip comes down, transitioning over to the other side. Move my clock up higher. So left forearm down, stacked, staggered stance, or one foot on top of the other. 45 seconds, we're up. Side plank. Yes, arm extended. Your choice to have your right arm on your right hip. Keeping that left hip up as high as you can. We've got 20 more seconds, 25 more seconds. Up, up, up. We're going to go back to the top with round 2 for a full roll up, still staying nice and slow. All the way up, all the way down. 3 more seconds here. 2, 1, bring it down. All right, so that half roll up that we did round 1, we're going into a full roll up. So starting, sitting up nice and tall, arms extended out in front of you. From this position, legs are in a V. We're gonna roll all the way down. Here we go, 45 seconds. Arms overhead and slowly rolling all the way up. Really C-curving down. Feeling that spine hit the floor. All the way up, nice and tall. Tucking and rolling and controlling all the way down. Just over 15 seconds left. Good, good, good. Control. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Back to our tabletop position. This time we're going to add in a leg extension for that bicycle crunch. So as you crunch in, nice and slow, right elbow to left knee, that right leg extends back to tabletop. We're working. Slow, slow. So full bicycle crunch, slow and controlled. Keeping your lower back pressed into the mat, 20 seconds left. Beautiful. Really getting that shoulder blade off the mat. 5 seconds left. And resting, hug your knees and rock up. Okay, we're gonna go into bird dog next. So bottom right knee is going to be on the floor. Right arm underneath, or right hand underneath your right shoulder. Top leg extended. Arm up. And we're gonna go overhead, and then that elbow crunches with the knee. So that arm that's extended is gonna pull in to that knee. You're gonna crunch in front of your chest. Arm extends overhead, leg extends long. They come together in the middle. Keeping that right hand stacked underneath your shoulder. Bottom knee, right knee is on the floor. Good job. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. So left knee down, left arm under your left shoulder, right arm extended overhead, and you're gonna really reach overhead and then pull that right knee up. Right elbow comes into that right knee. Big stretch and extension overhead. Job. 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, all the way down. All right, next roll up. We're going to come all the way up. So watch me first. We're gonna go roll all the way down, all the way up, and then knees are gonna come in, out, back down, and roll all the way back down. So there's a little balancing act at the top. Knees come in, back out, all the way back down. Great work. Slow and controlled. Knees come into chest and then slide back out. arms can be forward. They don't have to be up when you bring those knees in. We'll actually add that on the next round. So arms can be out in front of you as those knees come into your chest. Balancing on your sits bones. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, we're going back into that bicycle crunch. We're gonna add a little tuck in the middle. So we're gonna go slow from here, here, crunch in the middle. So bicycle crunch, right, left, arms come off the head and you crunch in the middle. Slow, slow. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1, let that go. All right, we're gonna come back up onto our side. So this one's a little bit different. I want you to be able to see what my feet are doing. So this bottom right leg is gonna be back and down, top foot hooks with that bottom hook. And this right arm is gonna be out from your shoulder at an angle. So when I come up to extension, I'm actually gonna be really long here and then come back down. So feet stay on the floor, left foot in front of the right foot, arm overhead, up, and back down. Good, that's it. Big extension. So that right arm does not start stacked. It's out way, pretty good step in front of your shoulder. So you end up stacked. Back down, overhead, extend, back down. We're gonna add in a rotation on the next round. And switch sides. Whew. So again, this time your left leg is down, top leg is your right leg, right foot is flat, left arm out in front, come up to extension, overhead, and come down. Hand can rest on that top right knee when you come down to the starting position. Good, good. That's it. We're gonna go all the way through these again. Should feel like a really nice stretch. Keeping that bottom hip up as high as you can. One more time. And back down. All right, last time through. We're going all the way through that roll up again, finding that balanced position on our sits bones. This time, our arms are gonna be up. Arms come back down, legs go out, and you roll all the way back. Whenever you're ready, come up, arms go back out, and control that roll down. So everything is really controlled today. Arms up, legs extend, arms extend, and back down. Make it as fancy as you want. Find that balance. Just really, really control the movement. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and bring those knees in. So same thing, bicycle crunch with that crunch in the middle. We're gonna keep it slow. No add-ons here. So right together, left together, crunch or tuck in the middle. Whenever you're ready. We're going to add on to that side plank. When we get up into that same position we were in last time, we're going to add a rotation. Top arm is going to rotate under that bottom arm. Then we're going to start back at the top. Do it all over again. 3, 2, 1. Come up to your side plank. Remember that right arm is going to be out a ways from your shoulder, so you end up in that stack position. Right foot hooked behind your left foot, coming up into that full extension, and then you're going to rotate down, back up, and back down. Starting position. Up, lengthen, rotate, back down. So good. Yes, that's it. Obliques, working hard here. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. All right, last one here, then we're gonna go back up to that half roll up. We're gonna start all the way over again. One more time through everything. When you're hooked and ready, we'll extend and rotate. Woo! At least that hand's there if you need to catch yourself on that rotation, right? Nice and controlled. 10 seconds left. One more time. All right, we're gonna go back through. Half roll up to start. 3, 2, 1, tuck, control, and back up nice and tall. Those arms stay right out in front of you. Stop that tuck. Come to that tall position. You can even bring those arms up if you want to. Beautiful. Core is working so hard. Sticking with that 45-second work set. 5 seconds to go here. Tabletop position next. 3, 2, 1. Roll it back. Tabletop, hands resting on the sides of your head. And we're working, just rotating. Just that elbow to knee. Slow and controlled, coming up as high as you can off that shoulder blade. Side plank is next. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Roll up. We're stacking. Elbow under shoulder. And here we go. 45 seconds. Hips up or right hip up. Arm up or on your hip. Static side plank. Halfway. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. 15-second rest here. Little transition time. Find your placement. Restack. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Going to your happy place. Find your focus. Keep that left hip up as high as you can. Left arm is stacked under your shoulder. $20 seconds left. Going back into our full roll up next. Legs staying on the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, full roll up. Legs in a V. Controlling that roll down. Arms overhead all the way up. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Slow and controlled. 45 seconds. Legs are staying on the floor this time. We're coming up next round. $15 seconds. Bicycle crunch. Slow and controlled next. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Little rock side to side. Arms or hands on the sides of the head. Legs in the tabletop tabletop position. We're going to start from here. Leg extension. We're working. Crunching in the middle. Modified version would always be keeping your feet on the floor. Bringing that opposite knee up to opposite elbow. Same with even step 1. Instead of tabletop, you would be feet on the floor, crunching that elbow to opposite knee. Fantastic. Almost there, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, hug those knees in. Rock up. We're going into that bird dog. So hands stacked underneath shoulder. Top leg is extended overhead and we're crunching in the middle. In 3, 2, 1. Left leg, left arm. Don't forget to get that big reach overhead. Fingertips should be pointed away from you, but your hand should be stacked underneath that right shoulder. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Don't let it sneak out from in underneath too far. Crunching in the middle. 20 seconds left. Crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, switch sides. Left knee stays on the floor. Right leg extended. And we're crunching in the middle. Get that big reach overhead with that right hand. And here we go. Right elbow to right knee. Big stretch. All that right side body stretching as that arm goes overhead. And then the elbow bends and comes into that right knee. Woo. 15 seconds. Roll up knees to chest next. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Whew. Round 3 or 4 right here. And we are working 45 seconds, controlling that roll up. Arms can stay out in front of you. Knees come up, back out, roll down. Arms come up overhead next round. Find that balance. Tuck and roll back, nice and controlled. Woo! If you can pull those knees in and extend before you come down, lower down. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Come up. All right, we're going into that bicycle crunch. Tabletop position. Tuck in the middle. Same thing for round 4 here. And let's work. Right elbow to right knee, left elbow to left knee. Both arms come up for that crunch in the middle. 15 seconds. Oh, yes. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Resting. Hug those knees in. All right, we're coming up to that long extended position. Right arm out in front of that right shoulder. Hooking those feet together before we come up. Here we go. All the way extending, arms and leg, or arm and leg. Come back. Big extension. Back to that starting position. Adding in our rotation next round. We're almost done. Make any movement or any modifications with the placement of your hand once you start the movements. Maybe you're too far out, you need to bring it in. So you end up in that stacked position, resting, switch. Kind of do have to play around with it a little bit. So bottom leg hooks. Find that placement. Right hand resting on your right knee to start and extend. Come back to that starting position. Again, make any changes you need to. Big reach, big stretch, big extension of your legs. Halfway there. One last round. Keep that hip up as high as you can. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. All right, coming into that roll up. This is it. Last 4 minutes. Rolling all the way down. Legs come up. Arms go overhead. After you find that balanced position, arms up, down, roll back down. Beautiful. Past the halfway mark. Bicycle crunch with the tuck in the middle is next. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Little rock side to side. Bicycle crunch, tuck in the middle. 45 seconds. And we are working. Really trying to keep those shoulder blades up as high as you can. Chin off your chest just a little bit. Adding in that rotation, not side plank next. 10 seconds. You got it. Stay with me, stay with me. 3, 2, 1, resting. Whew. All right, we're coming up. Side plank. Hook those feet. Find that hand placement. Here we go. All the way up and find that rotation. Woo, don't lose your balance. Back down to that starting point. Halfway. Keep that arm stretched overhead. Arm stretches, and then you bring it down or rotation under that right arm. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Whew, way to get that last one in. All right, this is it. Last side. We're going to go right into child's pose and stretch. Hook that back bottom leg. And we're going. Rotate. Back down to that starting position. Halfway. Slow and controlled. 5 seconds. Get one more in. And bring it down. Fantastic work. Let's go right into child's pose. So knees out wide, big toes touching. Oh yes, let's stretch out that side body. But those exercises were really good. A really good stretch too. So arms extended, elbows lifted. Straight through the middle. Thanking your body for this afternoon break, afternoon workout. Walking our hands to the left for our right side body stretch. Back to center. Over to the right. And back to center. Let's just end on all fours, doing a little cat-cow. So once you're done, actually let's hike our hips up into down dog first. Hands placed under shoulders. Hike those hips up. Big extension through your arms. Walk the dog just to stretch out those calves. We'll end here rather than cat-cow since we already did that for our warm-up. So bring those feet together just a little bit. Legs straight. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Just a forward fold hang. Hamstring stretch here. Let those arms sway side to side. Big deep cleansing breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, I want you to round up nice and slow. Your head, the last thing to come up. Big reach overhead. Little back bend if that feels comfortable. Hands to heart center. Thank you guys so much Fantastic mid-afternoon break. So good to see you all here, and I will see you all soon. Have a great day.